Alright guys, it's time for some July training. As you can see by me talking, it's going to be a bit different of a format this month and next month because I'm going to be doing fewer challenges. I'm going to do 6 challenges for each of these months. The idea behind that is, one, it'll save some time for me and because it's taking so long to edit them, and also because I'm running out of ideas. But the thing I think will be good about that will be that I'll show more of the process and the failures along the way. Because usually I just show the one success, but cut out the failures. So I think this will be a more honest look at how it goes, how many failures there usually are. So that's why I was thinking about that. And we'll see how it goes. My first challenge today, I'm going to do a dead hang for 1 minute. But the catch is that I'm going to have olive oil on my hands. I have a bottle of olive oil here, which is sounds like a weird challenge, but I've read that makes grip strength a lot tougher. So this is a good way to practice improving your grip, your dead hang. So my hands are all slippery. I started the timer so that I don't mess up my computer. I'm gonna hang for 1 minute. Oh, the oil's dripping down onto my head. Probably on my shirt. But luckily it's kind of an older shirt, so it's not too big a deal. Alright, 20 seconds. 40 to go. Halfway home. You can definitely tell this is a harder grip because your fingers really want to slip off the bar. Okay, I think I'm gonna make it. 20 seconds to go. Now sometimes when a challenge works out, I'll try to go for some extra time just to see if I can. So I'm gonna try to do 70 seconds now, because it's going a bit better than I expected. 1 minute down, come on, 70. Just my fingertips, I'm slipping off. Alright, 70 seconds. I'm gonna be careful of stopping this camera because I don't want to get oil all over my phone, but done with challenge 1. Alright, so this next obstacle is going to demand some precision. It's going to start on this blue platform here, and we have to go across all of these balance obstacles. They get harder as they go. But the catch is I'm going to have to hop across them, like hop 2 feet at a time. So it's going to be a lot more commitment than just a single step. And I changed that. At first I was going to walk across, but this will help differentiate it and make it a lot harder. And then I add this final jump to the weights, which is going to be the scariest one to make because these things will tip pretty easily. I started out with these 15-pound weights, but I've increased it to 30, so that's a bit more reasonable to land on. But I think it's still going to be really tough. Let's see what happens. Alright, first try. Okay. Oh, shoot. That part's nice. That's not bad. Okay, that part's bad. Alright. Give me a second to reset and we'll go at it again. Okay, so I had to adjust the locations a tiny bit just because I didn't know where they were exactly, but it should keep the integrity of the challenge because they're still approximately the same place. Okay, number 3. I have a new idea. I'm going to try to kind of kick the back of the board down with my right foot. Still slid, but that was a bit better. Alright, number 4. I want to pass the skateboard. 1, 2, 3. That's the easy part right there. And I messed that up too. I missed the back. Now I messed everything up. Okay. I was still up on it. I didn't fall. Now I did. Now I don't typically do this, but I kind of want to see if I can make this final jump. So I'm gonna test out the last jump and see how this would go since I'm stuck on the skateboard. Okay, so I feel good about that now. Still gotta get the skateboard though. It seems to be really hard to jump off a skateboard with both feet at the same time because it's sliding around. So I have to do a really small hop onto the first roller. I got a foot on. Yes. Cool. Yes. Alright guys, so on the skateboard I jumped off the side, the right side of it instead of the front. That prevented it from sliding a bit, and that was the key there. I barely got my balance on the last jump, but I was able to keep it luckily. Probably saved myself another hour of trying to do the skateboard again. So, challenge done, and I'll move on to the next one. Alright, the next challenge is a relatively new idea for me. I'm going to hang from the pull-up bar as usual and do a few pull-ups, but I'm only going to be hanging from my middle fingers just because that's the easiest finger to hang from, so no offense, but I'm going to hang just my middle fingers and do pull-ups. It's going to be a lot tougher on my grip, which is why I have this paper towel, which will kind of make it an easier thing to grab. Why am I balling it up? Put flat. Okay, I've done 3 of these before. I want to get 4 or 5, but I'll be happy enough with 3. Let's see what happens. 1, 2. Ow. That hurts because it's like extending completely off your finger. Alright, let's give it another shot. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to tear up this paper towel so it's like 2 for each finger. I mean 1 for each finger. Just because it'll be, I think it'll be more steady. It might help. And we're about to find it. This hurts just to bend my fingers. Okay. And I broke the paper towel. Okay, I brought it back up. This is a mess. Come on. Okay, that was better. That gave me a second to recover. Now I'm gonna go. My fingers are just not ready. This is all on the grip strength, which I just don't have enough of to do this. Let's do it. I'm gonna get 3. Let's go. I'm just gonna power through this. It's gonna hurt kind of with the fingers, but it's only gonna take a minute. It's only gonna take 10 seconds. I did 3. I think I'm gonna have to call it there because it's just I don't want to start progressing past that yet. I'm gonna keep working on this one. So in the future I can do better. Still a fun challenge though. Alright guys, I'm at an Orlando campground right now. And next up, we're going to cross this pond using these nubs in the water and these 3 trees. I'm going to cross starting here to get over there. Hopefully not get too muddy, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, time to go up the creek. There we go. Alright, next up I'm going to try something a bit different with a new technique, which is called the figure 4 position. It's a part of rock climbing where you put your leg over your opposite arm. The goal is to take some weight off of yourself by putting your leg up. We don't have any rocks, so I'm going to use these monkey bars instead. I'm going to cross down and back. It's not going to be very efficient doing it here because I can much easier just cross them with my hands. But I really just want to see how the thing works, how it takes the weight off. So I'm going to start here, put my leg up, and get started. Alright, that was tough. I think I did it right. I might have to rewatch it because I might have gone out of order. But I feel like that was a good sample and I made it to the end. It's a lot more exhausting than just doing the monkey bars once back and forth. But it's a good practice that hopefully I can do one day on actual rocks. Let's get to the next obstacle. That box is way slicker than I expected to. I guess because it rained, but... I need to use all my momentum going forward, so I have to stay straight and not go sideways. I'm going to waste a lot of my jumping, my distance. Not so far off that time. Trying to get more outward distance. Oh, I got onto the platform but I slipped off. I tried to stabilize myself with the cane, but not quite. Alright. That was tough and a lot harder than I thought, but it worked out. Let's go on to the next challenge. Alright, so my next obstacle might look like a laundry day, but it's gonna be more like the challenge from last month where I hopped the washcloth across the beam and back. But this time, instead of hopping one, I'm gonna jump from towel to towel. As you can see, they're folded and then placed over that beam, so they're doubled over. They're gonna be kind of awkward to grab, and it's kind of windy today, so the factors are working against me. But I think I'm gonna take some attempts, but I think I'm gonna figure it out hopefully, and let's see if I can do it. All right, so once I grab the third towel, I've completed the challenge. No skipping though. I already spoke. Well, for this occasion, I put chalk marks up here so I can see where to reset it, so it's the same distances. So I felt kind of a grip. I'm keeping this open because I'll be back soon. I have a feeling. I'm gonna grab higher up, or try. Unfortunately, I pulled my finger in the pull-up challenge earlier, so the middle finger on this hand is really hurting. So that's not helping anything. Oh my gosh, you hear the towel fibers ripping. Okay, it sounds bad, but I don't think it's really ripping too much. So I'm gonna reinstate it. Ah, man, I was closer on there. Come on. Now I'm more worried about not messing up the towel. Okay, I grabbed the second one and I almost grabbed the third one. That's a huge, that improved my confidence a lot. That's possible. That last one feels easier to grab. I just didn't grab it. But the first one's alright. The problem was I was low on the second towel, so I had like a not great grip going to the third one. But I think if I got a good grip on the second, I can make it to the third. I know there's a lot of ifs on that, but yes. Okay, that wasn't too bad going to the second one. I'm really surprised I did that. I was kind of planning my statement of giving up, so I'm glad I kept at it.